prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is in the law. But thanks be to God, which gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know in your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Man that is born of woman hath but a short time to live, is full of misery. He cometh up, and is cut down like a flower. He fleeth as it were a shadow, and never continueth in one stay. In the midst of life, we are in death. Of whom may we seek for succor but thee, O Lord, who for our sins art justly displeased. Yet, O Lord God most holy, O Lord most mighty, O holy, most merciful Savior, deliver us not into the pains of eternal death.
Every time this freak has his hands on the wheel, it's a destruction derby.
Hey, Bricker, when the tower clears you, I'm ready to crash.
Oh, come on, man. Hang in there. It's early.
It's late. It's after midnight, man.
That's early. If I go home now, my old man will still be up.
Is he all right?
All right.
Hey, Rich.
But
how come we always go along with your ideas, man? Here, take the pen.
I'll tell you why. Because I am a born leader. The 6th grade teacher once told me that. I'm also the slickest looking dude in this freaked out bunch, and I got the best ideas.
Actually, the real reason is we can't resist your overwhelming humility. Are you kidding, man? This guy was blind before we started. Hey!
And the cops?
The cops! The cops!
Clear out the air. Open the windows. Open the windows. Where's the hash? Oh, I got the hash.
Just wait now, straighten up.
Are you all right, man?
Come on, Ricky.
Huh? You all right?
Maintain.
You all right? Okay.
Be cool. Maintain.
Smile. We can handle this.
Hello, Brick.
Hello?
Street doesn't seem wide enough for you tonight.
There's, something's wrong with the steering mechanism.
Yeah?
Yeah, it keeps slipping.
Hello, officer.
I think you better get that, steering mechanism fixed.
So I'll do that.
I'm gonna let you off this time, Brick. As a favor. And when I do a favor for someone, I expect him to do a favor for me. You understand?
Sure. I understand.
There's no problem in the world that can't be solved with a bit of good grass.
What? You mean the man in blue smoke?
Yeah, he smokes, but he don't inhale.
college.
Don't worry. I won't start anything. Richie? Come on, I know you're awake. Now look, there's this thing between us I don't want. How about working together? Getting rid of it. I thought that this weekend, maybe you and Russell and me, we'd go up to the mountains. Should be nice at this time of year. You know something? This is the time of your life I always look forward to. Yeah, you'll be taking your college board soon. When I was a kid, I never even thought of college. And my father, he couldn't pay the bills even if I did. And then there was the war. I volunteered for the Merchant Marine when I was about your age. And then when the war ended, it was too late to think of college. But all that's different for you. I mean, if you want to go, and you get the grades to get in, well, I'll help you. Of course, you have to get a job, but that wouldn't hurt, would it? Yeah, when I was younger, I thought it was only a matter of time till I got to the top. And then little by little, I realized that my life was work. Pay the bills. That's about it. You know, I'd like to be a forest ranger way up on the mountain. But I'm not just a spice salesman. And, I have been for 17 years, probably always will be. Maybe I never had it in me to be anything else. But you do. You can be anything you want to be. If you don't let drugs and those friends of yours destroy it.
What's wrong with my friends?
You know how I feel about that brick.
You don't even know that brick.
I know him. I know him. I know he's 2 years older than you. I know he's a dropout. I know he's been arrested for marijuana. I know him. And those other friends, that Peanuts, that Mark.
Look, Jack, you're not picking my friends for me.
Some friends can be helpful. Yours will drag you down.
Yeah, well, I don't tell you who to run around with, so you don't tell me, all right?
As long as you live in my house, I'll tell you what I want to tell you, and you'll listen.
Yeah, well, if I can't make you shut your mouth, you can't make me listen.
Richie, why must you make everything an argument?
I got nothing to say to you. You definitely got nothing to say that I want to hear, so why don't you just get the hell out of here, huh? Huh? Why don't you just get your butt out of here? Man, you always preach about privacy and you come busting in here in the middle of the night. Just get out of here, will ya?
Can't just give up on him, you know. He needs your help.
He doesn't want anything from me. He hates me.
George, that's not true. You know it. He's just so mixed up. But, you know, I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, how long we've been yelling at each other? Almost 2 years now. Now, I'm not going to put up with it. I got to do something for everybody's sake.
What?
Well, I'm going to go to court. I'll file a wayward conduct petition against him.
What is that?
Well, all it means is that the juvenile authorities will keep an eye on him, and if he goes off the deep end, he'll have to answer to them.
I think that's terrible. I mean, that's just like washing our hands of him. It's like throwing...
It's just getting a little more support, that's all.
Please don't do that.
Well, I made up my mind. Carol? Carol?
You're having some problems with your son.
Yeah, my older boy, Richie. He's on drugs, marijuana, LSD, I don't know what else.
How do you know it's drugs?
Because I can't handle him anymore. He's out of control.
Yeah, well, that can happen at 16, you know, even without drugs.
Not with my boy.
You want some of this? It's not good, but it's hot.
Oh, thanks.
You know, Mr. Werner, I get a lot of kids through here, and so many of them seem to feel useless. They don't see any value to what they're doing. That makes them defiant.
Yeah, but why should he defy me? All I ever did was try to give him what he wanted.
Have you talked this through with Richie?
Yeah, I try. He won't listen to me, and when I do, he starts yelling.
Yeah, well, filing a wayward conduct petition is very unusual.
I want him to stop. Realize what he's doing.
Okay. Let's go back and fill out the request. Oh, you do understand, don't you, that there'll have to be a full hearing in court?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, well, while you're waiting for the court hearing, you and your boy ought to go to the county drug council. Get some help.
Drug council?
There are a lot of other people, just like yourself, who are looking for an answer. Some answer. Get together with them. Get some professional help. You may find that things get just a lot better.
I don't believe in this group therapy thing.
Yeah.
What do you guys know about a wayward conduct petition?
What's that?
My dear old dad just filed one against me.
It's like you're on probation, right?
No. He says that the juvenile authorities are keeping an eye on me.
What it means is he's fingered you, man. It's like you said to the law, this is a rotten kid. Find some excuse to bust him.
Get this. We gotta go to court together in a couple of weeks.
I'm telling you, Richie, he's buying you a one-way ticket to the juvenile shelter.
Nobody's locking me up.
You know, like, once they get your name on one of those sheets, they could do anything they want to you. Anything at all. Hey, remember I used to have hair down on my shoulders? Cut it, they said. Get yourself a baldy. I'm not kidding, no stupid baldy. So I fought him. Oh, yeah, boy, did I fight him. Where did I end up? I ended up in a stupid juvenile shelter.
Well, that's the difference between me and you, man. Because I would have run away.
They found you, man.
Yeah, they find you. Everybody's hooked into a computer today. They'll find you no matter where you go.
What do you guys know about the Drug Abuse Council?
It's a waste of time.
Waste of time? What do you mean waste of time? Every pothead in the city goes there. It's an easy place to make a score. It's like a freaking drug bazaar. Pot smoker's paradise.
Ah, shut up, Peanuts. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. A guy made a buy right there in one of the big meeting rooms.
You're so good it's discouraging. You know that? Look at this.
You were a tough act to follow, George.
I've been at it a couple of years.
Practice makes perfect.
Not a popular idea these days.
Today everybody's looking for what's easy.
And instant. The age of instant everything. Instant muscles, instant beauty, instant success.
Instant sex.
There's a lot more to it than just squeezing the trigger. You got to concentrate. Got your mind all cluttered, you never get anywhere down here.
Hey, it's taken me a lot of years to accumulate the clutter I got in my head.
Well, there's a good way to get rid of it. You fly her around and you see exactly what the problem is. High, low, wide. And you try again. Gets better and better and better. Good feeling.
Not like most of my problems. The more I try to figure out what I'm doing wrong, the deeper in I get.
You guys signed up for the Canadian hunting trip?
Not me.
How come? With your eye, you'd bring back more game than all the rest of us put together.
Well, George doesn't approve of the club's hunting trips. You know, killing living things.
That's right. See you guys later.
Hey, George, we're going to have a beer. Come on.
Yeah, come along.
No, I better be going on home.
Okay.
Come on, Russell, finish your milk, okay? I really can't, Mom. Do I have to?
He's right. He shouldn't stuff himself before a game.
May I go get ready? I guess so. Nothing's more important in this house than Little League.
I've been thinking about that thing you filed with the juvenile court.
Yeah. Well, I know you're probably not going to believe this, but I went to court because I wanted to help you.
I know.
Hey, I read in the paper they're opening a new Regal Burger in Oakwood, and they're still hiring. Maybe if you had a job.
What do I know about working in a restaurant?
Well, you could learn, couldn't you?
Way out in Oakwood?
Sure, I'll drive you there.
Oh, come on. They probably got, I don't know, 10 people for every job.
Oh, come on, Richie. Come on. How about it? Try it, please.
Okay.
Great. Go there tomorrow, huh? Good boy. Hey, Russell, get a move on.
George?
Yeah.
What about the other thing?
What other thing?
The drug council.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe we ought to check that out.
I said I'd try to get a job. Now, don't dump it all on me, all right?
But look, if we could get some help, free.
Oh, well, Richie's right. Besides, there's no better medicine than a steady job. Huh?
Hey, come on, Dad. We're going to be late.
Okay.
Good luck, Russell.
Thanks, Rich.
Good luck.
I don't think I can do it, Dad. What if he doesn't like me?
Now, look at it this way. They'll be lucky to get a guy like you. I mean, Richie, you gotta have more faith in yourself. You want me to go with you?
No. I got it.
Good boy. I knew you could do it.
You know, the guy really seemed to like me.
Big surprise. Big surprise.
Where's your son?
Well, Your Honor, I want to withdraw the charges I filed against Richie. He has a job now.
Yeah, it's a place called the Regal Burger.
Yeah, and things have been a lot better at home.
A lot better.
Oh, yes, I think it's just made all the difference.
You filed this petition less than a month ago. How long has he had this job?
A couple of weeks.
It was just after school let out for the summer, and he really seems to enjoy his work.
So you're telling this court that your boy's made a miraculous recovery?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, if he acted like this before, I never would have brought the charges.
15 years of dealing with juvenile drug problems inclines me to be skeptical, Mr. Werner, about miraculous recoveries. However, I will accept your petition for withdrawal. It's always better if these problems can be worked out at home.
Thank you.
Oh, I do think you and your boy should continue your work with the Drug Council.
Oh, we never started that.
Why not?
Well, I thought with Richie's job and all that,
Don't put it off, Mr. Werner. Miracles need all the help we can give them. Case number 178432.
Richie, I'm swamped. Could you get the phone? Sure. Couple of straws for my in-laws. Ooh, here, let me take that. You don't need to build muscles. I do. Excuse me. Coffee machine here. Here you go, sir. What is your capacity, about 20 gallons? You know, there's no fee for all the coffee you can drink, but there's a $5 restroom charge. What can I do for the Intrepid Trail?
You're looking good, Richie.
We don't want nothing, Richie.
As a matter of fact, Richie, got something for you.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. We just connected for 24 downers.
Yeah? Let's get out of here and get wasted.
Come on, Richie.
Let's go for it.
I can't, man. My mom's picking me up.
Come on,
Call
Richie.
her. Call her. Tell her. I'll catch you guys later. Hey, man, where is the fast, courteous service this time happened to us?
It's really a nice booth, Rich, but I don't want to spend a whole summer here. Huh? Let's go.
Ladies, gentlemen, see you, Richie. We advertise the finest in age beef. Excuse me. That's cool. So let's give it a chance to age.
It's funny, Rich.
Okay, now what you want?
Okay, I want a cheeseburger and French fries.
Ladies first.
I would like just a plain hamburger.
Plain hamburger.
Ladies
No bun.
first.
And a glass of water. Still need
I'll have a
Excuse me. I telephoned this morning, and they said I could sit in on one of your meetings. For the parents whose children are on drugs.
Oh, let's see. Well, why don't you try the group in number 106? It's just right down the hall.
Thank you.
Carol?
Oh, hello, Betty. How are you? You know Dominic.
Hi, Mrs. Warner. How are you?
Hello, Dominic. I didn't think there would be so many people.
Mrs. Warner, if they busted every kid in this town who smoked pot, they'd hold their meetings in a football stadium. I'll see you later, all right?
Dominic.
Mom, it's all right. It's okay.
Well, I guess you're wondering why I'm here.
What right do I have to wonder? Dom was arrested 2 weeks ago, possession of marijuana and LSD. It was his first time, so he wasn't held, but we agreed to come here.
Is it helping?
Helping, at least we know that we're not the only family with this kind of problem.
Well, nothing like that has happened to us yet. I just thought if I knew more, I understood more.
Where'd they send you?
106.
Oh, that's where I'm going. Come on.
Good.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who are just starting with us, I want you to understand this is your group. I'm only here to expedite and make things easier. You all have at least one thing in common. You have a child who's been arrested for holding drugs. So what we want to do in this room tonight is get at our feelings. Get at the anger, get at the fear, and the hopelessness. Because I know as soon as there's any kind of trouble with the law, the first impulse is to shut that door, pull those drapes, and hide that shame. Well, that doesn't do any good for anyone. So, let's open up and share. Who wants to start tonight? Someone then just tell us how it feels to be here.
Degrading.
If you'd give us your name first, please.
Morris Polk.
Thank you.
As far as I'm concerned, this whole setup is another piece of bureaucratic blackmail.
You feel blackmailed?
Right. All we'll be told. We'll let your kid off the hook if you'll agree to bring him to the drug council for 6 weeks. So, a couple of hundred freeloaders who work here can stay on the county payroll.
Larry Sullivan. Mr. Polk, would it have made you happier if they pressed charges against your son?
Yeah, I'll tell you what'll make me happy. Have the cops out busting muggers and killers instead of busting a bunch of kids.
My name's Betty Fermani. Your son broke the law, Mr. Polk, and so did mine.
So what? Everybody breaks the law. Our kids were just dumb enough to be caught, that's all. So they put us through this group think session. Let me pay a fine. Forget it.
What was your son holding when they busted him?
LSD.
Has he had many trips?
How would I know? These kids, they'll try anything.
My daughter tried LSD. Once too often. She's been in a coma for the past 19 months. You're dead wrong if you think that a light fine and forget it is the answer.
Mrs. Blair, with your daughter as she is, why are you here? I mean, how can this help her?
It can't. But it helps me.
Mrs. Fermani, I forget. Are you a widow? No, my husband works nights.
Does that mean that you have all the responsibility of your son?
No, Gino's a good father.
What does that mean?
Just what I said.
He pays the rent and he gives you the money to buy the food.
Oh, he's a good father.
He's close to your son, then? Is that what you mean?
Do they talk?
Of course they talk. Maybe not as much since Gino's been working nights.
When did your husband go on nights?
About 6 months ago.
He had no choice.
What? Did he make more money? What?
No, he just decided that he wanted to work nights. Look, I don't understand why we're making such a big deal about this. I mean, what does it have to do with why I'm here?
Dominic didn't get where he is all by himself.
You said last week that 6 months ago, Don began to notice changes in him, right? Well, that's when your husband deserted your son.
What are you talking about?
Look, can you honestly deny that the changes in your behavior and your husband's behavior have not touched your son?
Dominic doesn't know anything about this. Now, what's between me and Gino, that's our business.
Oh, Betty, that isn't the truth, and you know it.
Don't you call me a liar.
But you're pretending. You see, you're play acting, and Dominic can't buy that.
That's why he's got to go somewhere else to think about it.
Our home is a good place. It's a quiet place. You don't hear me and Gino yelling at one another like a lot of other couples that I know.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there should be some yelling.
Yeah, you've got to open up. You've got to talk with one another. Look, your guts are twisted up inside of you. You've got to spill it all out. You've got to get rid of it.
I can't. You won't let me. All he cares about is how it looks. We're just like strangers going through motions. talk. We haven't talked to one another in years.
It's all right, Betty.
Why are you home so early?
I quit the job.
Quit or got fired?
I quit the job. Before old man Harris fired me, they hired a lot more people than they need, and now they're cutting back. Last couple of weeks, that old crock has been laying all the dirty stuff on me, just waiting for me to quit. So I did. Don't you believe me?
Why shouldn't I believe you?
I suppose you think I should have just hung right in there no matter what the old buzzard did to me.
Oh, it's your job. You had to make up your own mind.
Seems to me I deserve a little credit for hanging in there as long as I did.
Oh, I agree. Look, you save your money, right? Prove you get a job, right? Thing to do is to find something else right away.
Yeah, sure. I'm really tired. I'm gonna turn in.
Well, it's early. Maybe we can find something good on TV.
I'm really pushed. Get started.
Oh, come on, man. Just get high, listen to the rain fall. Come on, Rich, just take a couple of hits. You're not gonna turn into a dope fiend. It's only marijuana. Go ahead, Rich. Just breathe it in. Rain sounds so far away. Sounds like it's, I don't know.
Going job hunting today?
I don't know.
I wouldn't put it off if I were you.
Give me a chance to catch my breath, will ya?
Well, it's what you do when you catch your breath that worries me.
Dad, please, let's not start up, all right?
Hey, listen, you know that charity I work with, for exceptional children?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, we throwing a big dance, you know, to raise some money.
Mom, what's that got to do with anything?
We're also selling chances on a card. Anybody who sells $100 worth of chances gets 2 free tickets to the dance.
Ma. Not me.
Why not? Hey, you could take that nice little girl. What's her name?
Her name's Sheila, and I could never sell $100 worth of chances.
Bet you could.
Well, even if I could, she probably wouldn't even want to go with me.
I bet you a new suit. She'd love to go with you.
Mom, please, just cut it out.
Hey, I'll help you if you want me to. I mean, we could go to those shopping centers, work the parking lots. I'll bet we could do it.
Well, if we haven't sold $50 worth by noon, we call it quits?
You got a deal.
Please, ma'am, I only have to sell 2 more tickets. Just 2 more tickets.
Really, I'm not interested.
Not interested? My God, not interested in that car? That's the most ridiculous thing I heard all day. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You buy 2 tickets to that car, and I will come in personally to wash it, rain or shine, every Saturday. If you win. That is a good word? And you win a new car?
Yeah, all right, I'll buy it. 3 here.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Record.
Oh, that's okay. Come on.
Wait a minute.
Not today. I want to keep going faster. Faster, faster,
faster. Richie, what kind of high are you on?
Oh, gosh. The greatest. The greatest. Oh, natural.
I've never seen you like this.
Yeah, I know. Sheila, I wanted to do something, but I didn't ever think I could bring it off. I mean, well, for once, I didn't talk myself out of it. I mean, I just went ahead and I tried. What do you know? I was sensational.
Of course. What did you do?
I did it partly for you.
What did you do for me? I was so scared. You were gone. I mean, with the pills. Hey, if you did something partly for me, don't I have a right to know what it is?
Yeah. Well, you know my mom? She works for this charity outfit and then throwing this fancy dance. $25 a couple. So what did I do? I go out and I sell $100 worth of chances on a car, and as a prize, I won 2 tickets to that fancy dance.
$100 worth of chances?
Yeah. You should have seen me. I mean, it was like nobody could say no to me. I don't know. Sheila, will you go with me?
When is it?
It's next Friday night. I'm also getting a new suit.
Richie, I can't.
Why not?
I have a date with somebody else.
You don't understand. Sheila, this is very special.
I know. Sorry. I can't just dump on this other guy.
Okay.
I hadn't heard from you in so long.
It's okay.
Richie, there'll be another time.
Right. There's always another time.
Richie, you want to play some catch?
It's too hot.
Dad tell you to clean up the basement?
I do things without being told.
Hey, what was this for?
That's from a crow.
Your crow? You had a pet crow?
Yeah. Yeah, it was when you were really little. Boy, you should have heard him talk.
What'd he say?
All kinds of things. Made a lot more sense than most people.
I guess you had just about every kind of pet. Dogs, rabbits, skunks.
Yeah, skunk. Good old Cologne.
Mom used to tell me she thought you were gonna either be a zookeeper or a veterinarian.
Yeah, that's because, you know, all the kids used to bring me their pets when they were sick. I'd take really good care of them.
Oh, I gotta get the door.
Who is it, Russell?
It's somebody for you.
Who is it?
Richie.
What are you doing here?
On the way to the lake, man. Got a couple of bottles of sweet wine. Some really, really fine Colombian. I thought, you know, you might be in the mood for a little picnic.
I'm cleaning up the basement, man.
We got uptight, man. Come on. Get out of the house. Go up to the lake. Get a little sun. Play a little music. Oh, smoke a little dope.
I'll just get my towel.
Okay, man. What are you looking at?
Nothing. I was just getting...
You want to get high?
No.
Go ahead, man. It's good. Really. Come on, Frenchie. Just take a hit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cut it out, Brick. Jerk.
It's cool, man. Don't get uptight.
What are you trying to do?
Don't worry about it, okay? I'll meet you in the car.
You tell Daddy, and I'll bust you.
Hey, Rich.
And if you ever turn into a head, break your bones. Okay?
Yeah.
before yesterday.
Stuff was bottled day before yesterday. Is that right?
Ooh,
Is that right, Peanut?
That's right.
Hey, Richie, you want some of this, man?
Go for it, Rich.
Hey, Richie. Hi.
Hi.
Who's the chick, Richie?
That's Janie, Kurt Taylor's girl.
Oh,
Ooh,
Jane.
Rich, go for it.
Tell us what happened. You got into a fight? Huh?
What's wrong with him?
Same thing as always.
Go away. Go away. Leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
doing? Reds, how many did you take? Took 9 reds? What are you trying to do, Richie? Nobody takes 9 reds. Do one thing, but do it right. Oh my God, Richie! Crazy, Richie! Crazy! Crazy!
George, leave him alone. Don't bother him now. I mean, it's just going to make things worse. Now, let him go to bed and get some sleep. And next week he'll be back at school again. I think things will be a whole lot better. Please.
You okay?
For me.
Okay. Come on. Just lift up. Come on, Richie. You okay? Give me the key.
Mr. Werner?
That's right.
This is Jim Fisher, principal of the high school. Could you please come over and pick up your son?
What's the matter, Richie? Sick or something?
So far this morning, he has threatened a study hall supervisor, was very abusive to me, and tried to attack the school nurse.
I'll be right over.
What is it?
Richie.
Let me get up. Oh, it's Parents' Day.
Oh, Richie.
Oh, Dad.
What are you trying to do?
Good
Sit down,
to see
Richie.
you. Good to see you.
All right. Please let me talk.
Oh, that lady? She's all heart. Underneath that Stars uniform, another Stars uniform. Oh,
Mr. Warner,
I love her. Get her out of here.
All right, Richie.
Thank you for responding so promptly, Mr. Werner. We really couldn't do anything with Richie. In study hall, he threatened to hit Miss Garth. He was violently abusive to the principal, and when I tried to help him, he tried to attack me. I asked him if he was taking medication. He said it was antibiotics for... Yes, well, I'd guess barbiturates.
I'll take him home. Come on, Richie, let's go home.
She lied to you, you know that? Lies, nothing but lies. She lied to you. Stop lying to you. No.
I'm sick. Oh, God. Why won't anybody believe I'm sick? God.
It's all right, Richie. We're going to go home.
Why won't anybody believe I'm sick?
Let's go home. Everything's gonna be all right. Come on.
We're going to go home.
Come on now.
Betty, this is Carol.
Carol, how are you? It's been such a long time since we talked.
No, I know, not since that night at the drug council. Listen, are you and Dominic still going to the clinic?
We sure are. And Gino's gotten off working nights, so he goes too.
No miracles, but everything's better. A lot better.
Listen, I can't talk right now. I'll call you back later. George, we have got to talk.
I can't now. I'm due at the gun club.
Can't that wait, please? George, we have got to get some help for Richie right now. With those barbiturates, he could kill himself. If we had gone to that drug council last
I'm not laying my problems out to a bunch of strangers.
George, you went to court. You told the caseworker. You told the judge.
Yeah, well, that's different. That's the law.
You know Betty Fermani? Well, she has a son who had a drug problem, and ever since they've been going to the clinic, he's been doing a whole lot better.
Richie won't go.
He would if you went with him. If we all went together, it is a family problem.
Richie's the family problem. He's the only problem this family's got. My getting involved in that situation is going to change him. And until something changes him, we're never going to have any peace in this house. I'm more interested in how to get him back into school.
Your performance is poor. The semester's half over, and you're failing in every course.
Well, I realized that. I guess it made me kind of desperate.
Less desperation, Richard, and more perspiration.
Hard work.
There's no substitute for it. Maybe you don't care whether you graduate.
I do care. I do. It's very important to me.
Why?
I want to go on to college. My parents would like that very much. I'd like to get into electronics, you know, sound engineering.
All right. You really seem to mean it. But you have to more than say that you want to graduate. You have to do something about it. I'll expect to see an improvement, an immediate improvement. Your attendance, application, and your attitude. You're reinstated.
Thank you.
Richard, do a good job. Don't disappoint me.
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir.
That's it. Run along. No, be careful. Now watch out for the cars. Bye-bye.
Bye. Boy, remember the neat costumes you used to make for me?
Oh, do I remember? How could I forget? You started nagging me every year, just before school would start. What am I going to be for Halloween?
Every year it had to be different. Almost every year I'd walk off with first prize. All the kids wanted to go with me. You know, so people would get turned on by my costume, give me extra jobs. Let me get that.
Trick or treat! Trick or treat. Can I have some more? Have some more?
Let me see.
You want a little bit more.
Here, how's that? Open your mouth. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Garbage.
Richie?
Shut the door, will you? It's cold.
You knock. doled out your sack expecting cookies and candies. You fill it with garbage.
Richie, what are you talking about?
Will you shut the door, please?
I'm going out.
No, you're not. We had a deal, remember? Weeknight you're to stay home and study. You promised the principal.
Screw that, I'm going out.
Heard your mother, you're not going anywhere.
I wouldn't bank on that.
You go out now, don't bother to come back. The door will be locked.
How can anybody be as mean as you are? I mean, what have I ever done to you in my whole life to make you hate me so much?
Richie, come on, bitch.
You hate me!
Your mother and I love you.
No, you don't. You hate me. You hate me.
We've done our best to give you everything to make you happy.
Oh, sure. You go through the motions and people are watching, but you don't mean it. You don't feel it.
You're in no condition to judge my feelings.
Why don't you be honest with me? The only reason I'm here is 17 years ago, you and Mom made a mistake. That's what I am. I'm a mistake when you started fooling around.
Hey, Richie, I love you.
Russell, go to bed.
Daddy,
Go to bed now. Everything will be all right. Go ahead.
I've got to get some help. I really can't believe this. Bugging the phone. How in the name of God is that going to help
You won't
Richie?
listen to us, will he? Not while he's hanging out with those friends of his. So I'm going to find a way to make him listen.
Like that?
That's right. Where's he getting the money to buy these drugs?
I don't know.
I think he's doing more than using. I think he's selling now.
You don't know
Or
that.
he's stealing to get the money. Either way, it's against the law. When I find that out, he's going to have to listen to me. Or go to jail.
It's wrong, George. I know that it's wrong for a father to do that to his son.
What else do you want me to do? And don't start up about that drug council. We're way past that.
Got some really good grass. Was there when he bought it? Did you get it for him? No. But you think it's good? Paid enough for it. Paid $130 for half a pound. What, are you serious? I swear to God. And listen to this. There's about 5 ounces of twigs in it. Couldn't even see green. All you could see was lumber.
What?
Well, Mark. Hey, Richie, what's happening, man? Well, listen. Peanuts is here, and he says he's ready to make a buy on that hash, you know?
Where did Peanuts get $10, huh?
Well, he doesn't have it right this minute, but somebody's buying some grass from him in about 10 minutes.
Boys heard enough? Now, that's just a sample. I have a few more of these cassettes.
What are you gonna do with them?
I should tell the police. And that would be the finish of anybody on parole. But I think the fair thing to do is to call your parents.
You don't call my folks. They got enough problems. Why are you doing this anyway?
To save my son!
Look at me, guys. Okay, go ahead. Tell them. I mean, what do I care? They know all about it.
I don't think that's true.
What if we promise to stop?
I wouldn't believe it. But in spite of that, I'm going to give you another chance. I won't tell the police. I won't call your parents. And in return, Richie isn't to see any one of you anymore. Or talk to you on the phone. Okay. Say your goodbyes.
What a chump. I don't believe this guy bugging his own kid.
Richie, think your old man's really had to make trouble for us?
My old man ain't making trouble for nobody. Except himself.
It's cool.
Catch you later, Rich.
I'll see you, Richie. Yeah, later.
May I please finish up in the living room? There's some TV I want to watch. Go ahead. Do you want some more coffee?
No.
You know, I was thinking today, maybe we could get that new bag for Russell for Christmas.
Christmas? It's a long way off.
I'll be here before we know it. I've got some supper for you, Richie.
Not hungry.
You found something better than food. That promise you and your buddies made me didn't last long, did it?
What we do is no business of yours.
Well, then I'll let the police handle it.
Get out of my way.
You're not going anywhere.
You better do what I tell you, man. I got a razor right here. You stand there and I'll use it.
Please stop it! You know, Richie, if you hate us so much, everything that we are, everything that we believe, then why don't you just go away? Please. Please, just go away.
I'm sorry. Your Honor, we need help. And my son hates me. He says he loves his mother, but he's killing her with the things he does. Crazy things. I can't talk to him. Whenever I try, he turns nasty. Last time, he threatened me with a razor. I don't know what to do. I hope you can help us.
Mr. Werner, you've asked this court for an order of protection. That's a very rare legal tool. Something a judge only reaches for when there just aren't any alternatives left. If a child breaks such an order, the police make an automatic arrest, and the child goes to jail for 6 months.
That's what I want.
What's all this about threatening your father with a razor?
He was after me. I just wanted to get him off my back.
That's a lie!
Mr. Warner, you'll have your turn.
I didn't have any razor. Just wanted him to think I did.
Before we take any action in this order of protection, I'm again recommending family counseling because you and your son can't talk to each other. You'll have to talk to each other. If you don't, you'll never find an answer. Certainly not in this court. Do you understand the recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may go, Mr. Werner.
I told you this family counseling business is a waste of time.
George, you weren't in there for 5 minutes.
Yeah? Well, I'm not the troublemaker. He is.
Look, a lot of what Richie does is because of the way he feels about us.
He doesn't give a damn about us. He's in there right now telling one of his cock and bull stories. Where are we gonna be when we get out of here?
Well, it's held the Permanis. I mean, Dom's trained.
Mrs. Warner, would you like to come in now, please?
Mrs. Werner, I feel the situation in your family is very critical. And we should try to thaw it out as quickly as we can. If I could have all 3 of you in here together.
Can we do it now?
Well, I wish that were possible, but I have to testify in juvenile court. What about the same time tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Can I just go check?
Of course.
Richie, Miss Franklin said she'd like to see us all again tomorrow.
Oh, not me. I'll be on the road next 3 or 4 days.
Tell you what, I'll be through in court by 5. I'll come back.
I can't waste any more time.
But George, maybe Richie and I could come back tomorrow.
I'm not coming without him. No way.
When you agree on a time, if you'll call me.
Yeah, sure.
They'll never agree on a time. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a real nice party, Richie. Everybody'd like you to come.
I can't make it.
Why not?
Oh, there'd be a lot of people I don't know.
That's no reason. I want you to come. It's good to feel wanted, you know.
What?
Did you ever feel wanted?
Who, me? Never heard of the word.
It's good to feel wanted, you know.
What?
Did you ever feel wanted?
Who, me? Huh. Never even heard of the word.
I think that's the prettiest tree that you've ever had.
You say that every year, Annie Lane.
Yeah, usually after your second drink.
Well, George really mixes a powerhouse.
That's good for you. Christmas comes but once a year.
Right.
Oh, dear, where's Richie?
Well, he's around. Now he's getting ready to make a big entrance.
Thank you.
That kid should be on TV.
Yeah, I thought maybe he deserted us for his girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
She doesn't go steady with anybody.
No?
He hasn't met the right girl yet.
Well, maybe he's met her and doesn't know it.
When he meets her, he'll know.
Oh, listen to the expert. What made you so sure that Carol was the right girl for you?
Let's see now.
I happen to live across the street.
Right. She lived across the street. I was lazy.
Okay, now we know why George wanted you to marry him. But, sis, why did you say yes?
Because I'm perfect.
I'll tell you why she said yes. Because her father brought her up right. And when a good man tells her what to do, she does it.
Oh, terrific. So how come you didn't train my wife the same way?
I love
Eddie, you know that your every wish is my command, darling.
Mom, you're not eating anything. Why don't you have some chips and dip? Fuss over me. I love it. Carol. Are you all right? Do you feel all right?
Yeah, sure, why?
Well, you look tired, and you seem to be worried. Maybe you're trying to do too much. Well, I know that bringing up two boys these days is enough to frazzle anybody. But where is that oldest scamp of yours?
He is in his room, listening to rock.
He could take the time to come say hello to his grandma. I'm going to roust him.
No, you just sit still. I'm going to get him. Out and get up and come and say hello to Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, Richie, please, not tonight. It's Christmas Eve. Please. Please get up and come with me.
I can't.
Now the words, whatever.
Some kind of room you got here. Maybe I should have been an interior decorator, huh? Thing is, with all this stuff going on, how do you get any sleep, huh? Why, man? One way or another. What is this? What are you guys doing here? Hey, this is my room. What do you think you're doing? Get your hands off that, will you? What right have you got to come busting in here like this?
I'll ask the questions. Now, what are you doing home at this hour?
I've been suspended.
Oh. Sure, you finally got wise here, huh?
You brought the buzz here to make a bust, didn't you?
That's right.
Mr. Warner, we were only listening to records.
That's right. Richie got suspended. We only came here to keep him company, and that's all.
Yeah.
We better go.
Hi, Richie.
What's going on? Why didn't you send for the Marines? Call the FBI while you're at it. Hey, you need some help? Here, look in the pockets. Oh, they're all over the place. Everything. My little kid's stuff, everything.
Place looks clean, Mr. Warner.
I'm sorry, I was sure.
Yeah, I understand. Take care, Mr. Warner.
Night, officers.
You really let down, aren't you? Oh, you were so sure you'd nailed me. You were gonna stand there with that pain look on your face, shaking your dumb head just like you always do while the fuzz hauled me off to the slammer, huh? Oh, it's too bad. But I guess you just have to keep him locked up for the rest of his unnatural life, huh? Wait a minute.
I have to go to work.
Ooh, someday, you're gonna get it.
Come on, punk! Let's get it on right now!
When you and me fight, it's not gonna be fair. It never has been. One night, these are gonna be right at your throat.
You're not my son, you're...
Oh, I'll do it.
Richie. Richie. Let's stop this. Let's sit down and try to talk, huh?
I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of talking to you.
I'm tired of everything.
Richie, please. I can't even make out what you're saying. Please, just try to stop crying.
Danny slapped me, and I went under with his scissors. I didn't touch him. I just went under him.
Richie, are you on something?
I know. Mama, I'm crazy.
You're not. Don't say that.
I went after Danny. I tried to kill him.
All right, Richie. Now, just calm down. Just calm down. Try to rest. I'll get home just as fast as I can.
What is it?
Look, you know people at that medical center. I gotta get Richie to a psychiatrist.
Carol, what's the matter?
It's Richie. I gotta get some help. Okay, you get me help.
All right, sure. Listen, just leave it up to me, okay?
Circle the questions you feel apply to you. Do you feel alone at a party? Are you easily upset or irritated? Do you have to be on guard even with friends? Do you feel alienated from your parents?
Patient number 5871 smokes pot, uses down pills. Patient could not keep job. Patient feels angry, aggressive, especially towards father. Patient has friends he trusts, Pat, Kurt. Patient does not like school.
Name, age, height, weight. That isn't me. I wish he'd look at me. Or should he? I mean, what am I to him? I'm not a person. I'm numbers on a sheet of paper. I'm Richie. 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 Richie is scared. Richie is lonely. Richie is going out of his head.
You have petitioned the court for an order of protection against Richie. When the court authorizes it, we'll accept him as an outpatient.
Didn't he tell you about attacking his father with the scissors?
Yes, he did.
Don't you think? But he needs immediate attention.
It must be cleared with the court.
Can you at least tell me what's wrong?
Well, your son may be sociopathic with drug abuse, or there may be latent schizophrenia with drug abuse, or the diagnosis may be passive-aggressive personality with drug abuse.
Those are just words.
You asked for a diagnosis.
No, I asked for help.
Well, we want to help, but there are rules.
But he's sick. It's dangerous.
Mrs. Werner, your son should have been brought to us a year ago, 2 years. It took time for him to get this sick. It'll take time to help him get well.
I'm Richie. 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 I'm not scared of nothing. I mean, well, I get this feeling. It's like I can handle any problem. Come off just like a hero. You know? Stand back, world. Because here comes Richie. And nobody can stop him.
I'm George Werner. I'm his father.
He must have been doing 40 or 50 to make a mess like this. Lucky nobody was hurt.
Yeah,
Your son says you're covered.
that's right. I'm covered.
He's covered.
So now what?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know why you're here. I mean, I can handle everything.
You can't handle anything. What do you want today?
What am I on?
Yeah, what do you want?
I'm on the spot, man.
You think this is funny?
Yeah, I think it's funny. It's hilarious. Especially you. You're one big joke book.
I'll take him home.
You just order everybody around,
Take
don't
him
you?
Come on, let's go home, huh? Got a hell of a mess on your hands. Your insurance gonna cover this?
Yeah. Yeah, my carrier is GA for you.
I was on drugs, huh? Damn it, answer me! Huh? Hey, you! Listen to me! I want you... Richie! It's me you're talking about like I like to know what he's feeling! Richie! Richie! on, you dope, huh? Huh?
Stop it! Please!
I asked you a question, I want an answer, huh? Huh? Now I want an answer, huh? Did you tell those guys I used dope? You answer me! Huh? I got you, now answer me! God. Look at that! He's got his gun, look at that! Go ahead! Shoot me!
Stop it!
Come on, use it!
Please!
Go on, use it!
Please!
Use it!
Please!
Shoot me!
Stop it!
Go ahead! Go ahead! Shoot me! Shoot me!
Richie! Oh, my God, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me!
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Sheila?
To us, you will exist in the flowers, in the trees, and in all the things of nature God has given us. Richie, you are now in a world of peace and happiness forever. Pray for us as we pray for you. And somewhere, sometime, we shall join. Love from all your friends.